Hello YouTube and welcome back to the Nitro Addiction. How's everybody doing on this beautiful day? I think it's like 103, 104 down here in Phoenix, something like that. It's getting hot in here. But as you guys can see, we're going to do a paint job. Hope everybody's doing wonderful. In case you guys are curious, we are using Candy Orange by Proline. Easy to spray for polycarbonate. I've never tried this before. It's $13.99 for this big old giant can. Compared to these, no price tag. I think these are like $8. Big difference. The little ones are 100 milliliters. These are 4.5 ounces. I don't think they're going to give us ounces on the Tamiya. But anyways, that's the size difference. Hoping this candy orange turns out good. I've never seen it before. Never messed with it. Let some more people get joined in and we will get started. If one of you don't mind, hit up the chat just to make sure it's working. Sometimes YouTube does not like to let the chat work. We're gonna restart it. I'd rather do it now. There we go. What's up, Jason? How's it going? Eric, what's up? When you paint your body, make sure you put sugar on the button to protect the paint from coming up. Huh? I'm not using any sugar. Even if it's a good idea, I don't have any sugar, so we're gonna do it old school. We'll give it a little more time, let some people get joined in. Those of you that have never seen these HPI old school bodies. Now this one, probably not going to cut out anything for the engine. We'll hit the body posts, we'll mount it. If I do have to cut anything out for the engine, we'll minimal. Make sure you take the other side off of the body so the paint don't rub off. Oh, okay. Are you clowning? Not sure what you're saying, bro. Whatever it is, it doesn't make much sense. You just sit back and watch. We're going to do it the old school way. And I've decided not to do the blower in chrome. There's a way that you cut this out, and then you can actually use double-sided tape to hold the hood scoop down. I think we're also going to use some shoe glue and maybe some of that drywall mesh just to help. I've thought about it. I mean, it might look decent with it. I don't know. I don't like those big old crazy blowers. I forgot what's up. Yes, Eric Shugu. Jay is the guy that makes dumbass comments about tired out. Oh, this is the guy. Yeah. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. But you save painting tips for your own show, bro. Here, we're going to do it my way. Just so you know. But yeah, we're going to use some shoe goo. And like I said, some mesh. We'll do some double-sided tape on the inside. Where this, you guys probably can't see it. Like you leave this flat stuff, it's actually like sunken down in there. And you cut right around the blower. And then if you cut this cleanly enough, this sits down in there perfectly. And then yeah, we'll shoe goo it into place. I think these old hood scoops look pretty nice. So that's what we're gonna go with. We're gonna try very, very hard not to mess up this body because these things are expensive and hard to find. So we gotta do it right. And off the guy, I keep trying to go find more of this. I'm just afraid I don't have enough of it, and they never have it in stock. So once they have more in stock, we'll pick more of it up, and then we will get your body painted for you. Anyways, how you doing off the guy? Appreciate you, brother. I like the name Jason. Jason Zoltan Farkas. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright. So here is the ass end. I don't know why it's in so many pieces. I mean, you got to put double-sided tape in here as well, so I'm going to shoe goo the back end as well. You're never really going to look at it from the inside, so as long as it stays, that's all we're really worried about. Hell yeah. I think Eric scared everybody else away. That or they're just bored waiting on me to get started. I guess it's just you and I, buddy. Which is just fine. We don't need no stinking trolls. Alright, so like I said, first time using the ProTech. So we're going to start shaking it up and getting ready. Let's see what the directions on here say. MSHA approved respirator. I don't have a respirator. I'm going outside. Would contact with eyes, scanning clothing, wash thoroughly after handling. Do not eat, drink, or smoke when using this product. May cause an allergic skin reaction or respiratory irritation. Or protective gloves, clothing. Man, we ain't doing all that. We're just gonna keep it away from us. Anywho. Migraines? Yeah, migraines suck. Fortunately, I don't usually have to deal with them, but what's up, peeps? How you doing? What's going on, old flapping lips? The other day we was talking about, was it Mike's Garage? I think that's the dude's name where I met you at. Where's he been lately? I haven't seen him. Or do you keep in contact with him? JB's Garage, that's what it is, JB. You know, I've been watching a lot of like off-roading YouTube shows, and they're always airing down their tires when they go off-roading. And that's what all these monster trucks sitting on the shelf look like. If you leave them sitting on the tires and they kind of squish down on the tires, it looks like they're aired down to go off-roading. I need to get them propped up, but for now it looks cool, like they're aired down. A little bit on Facebook, seeing he's not been doing a lot of vids like me. Huh. Yeah, I miss coming and hanging out with you guys. Better not be the dog that's shitting all over the place. There's people around here not picking up after their dogs. It's ridiculous. Every time I shake my cans on YouTube, Lotus comes out. That's what the noise is. I'm shaking my can. JW, what's up? How you doing, brother? Alrighty, let's see. Just got done gluing my fingers together. Dude, you gotta get you one of those tire jigs. I'm telling you, man, best thing ever. There's different versions. I'm not saying one's better than the other, but you gotta get something. Whether it's the one that spins, something like this that somebody 3D prints. You have one, you're still gluing your fingers? Man, you're not very good at that, are you? Oh, somebody else went live right before me by 15 minutes. Oh, okay. Yeah, that figures. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. But, yeah, so JW, I made it back to the track yesterday for the first time in quite a while. And I'll show you here. I literally ran the tread off the tires on that truck. Had a blast, picked up right where I left off. Didn't seem to lose anything in all my time off. We was flying around the track. It was pretty cool. I have a pair of, what? How are you still gluing your fingers? No, I'm not, but my tires won't fly off. Yeah, like my phone came flying out when I came there to Vegas. I still laugh about that. Never fails. As soon as I put the camera in somebody's hand, man, something happens. Tire flies off or battery dies, whatever. All right, I'm gonna hit this with the first coat. Hopefully this orange turns out pretty cool. It's candy orange. I've never messed with this before. We shall see. I think I used too much glue. Hey, you don't want to do that. You want just a bead popping out around it, and then you just dab it on the paper towel. This thing is all plugged up. Well, that ain't gonna work. I'm gonna take this back and hopefully they'll exchange it, because this paint will not come out. I mean, it comes running out the bottom. Like, I was able to get a mist, a little half coat, but now it's just done. Well, first time using Proline, not a good sign. I was looking forward to that. And I mean, now that I've already started it, I can't just change the color on that thing, so now what? I was wanting to see that color. Yeah, me too, bro. Also a very hard compound tire. Oh, blame it on the compound. Well, I mean, we've already started. This actually sucks. But I do have some silver. 79 the year I was born. I guess we could work on this, but I might have to open it up, wash it. Man, that's so time consuming. Try to have all that boring stuff out of the way before we start. Now what are we gonna do? I mean, truly the one thing that I could think to start doing on such short notice is stripping down a truck. I'll tell you what though, I have been collecting pieces for that guy, that one right there, stop it, that one. Even got a whole nother truck, just so that I'd have enough pieces of certain things. Oh, I guess we could work on that. That really sucks. Texas, what's up? What happened to the orange? I don't know. It doesn't want to come out the tip. I mean, I only got like half a spray out of it and it just plugged up. So, well, I'm gonna take it back to the hobby store. Tell them I want another can. That $14 for that shit. Yeah, there it is. $13.99. So, first experience with Proline, no good. That's kind of irritating. Let's see, do you have another Proline paint can? Nope. That's the only one I've ever bought. Well, I take that back. My bad. Yes, I have the yellow. But then once I use it on that orange, am I going to be able to use it on the yellow? Well, you think it's worth the risk trying it? Yeah, you can see where. Come on. I'm trying to hold on to this. Zoom in. There we go. It's like it's cracked right there in the middle. So if I try it with the other cap and it doesn't work, try it then soak it in paint thinner. I'll have to get some paint thinner. What's up, Side Alley? How you doing, brother? We'll give it a shot. That's a good suggestion. I'll go outside. See if I can get it put on here. Give me a sec. That's why I like doing these lives, because you guys got so many good ideas. Hey, the other YouTube stream must be over. Texas, you're a genius. I forgot I even had another tip, but it's a good suggestion. Get sprayed. Let's see if we can't keep it going. Works really well. Everybody give Texas Aggie a round of applause for such a great idea. Yeah, it's just a little thin coat, but it's gonna look pretty neat. I bet when I'm done, if I tip it upside down, spray it completely out, let the air blow whatever is left in there out, and then put it on the yellow, spray out, you know what I mean, spray out any extra orange that's in there. It'll probably be fine to use on the yellow when it's time. Maybe acetone. I do not have any acetone. I should get some though. It's helps get the rubber off the rims. Yeah, I guess just a manufacturer flaw. or somebody opened it up and jacked with it before I got it, because all I did was pop the cap off of it, push it down, and didn't do shit. That's a really nice color. Never messed with candy orange. It probably fell and broke. Anything's possible. I didn't even think about having that can of yellow. I don't know how close to this they actually turn out to be, but that's a nice yellow. If it comes out the same. I'd gotten that yellow for a project, and when the project showed up, it was wrong. You guys ever see something and you just kind of read some of the letters off of it, and it's like, yeah, that's the same thing. Turns out it's for something else, you know, different size. I was trying to get that SS El Camino, and it said SS El Camino, but I didn't see where it said Savage XS. So when it showed up, I was like, that box looks awful small. And I went and looked at my order, and I was like, oh, you idiot. But they let me return it, so it's all good. What's up, RPM? How you doing, brother? That's a nice color. What are you going to back it with? Kaboom! White. La Blanca. That's Spanish for white. No, I don't speak Spanish. I just know a few words. How you doing, RPM? Good to see you, brother. Man, it seems like my tripod's constantly like shifting to the left. I think I just need to get a new one. Yeah, I think it'll look cool with that white behind it. And like I said before some of you got here, I'm not doing the blow ring chrome. Even though I did get some mirror chrome for some future stuff. All aspects, what's up? Do you know Spanish? No, sir. I know a bunch of words. I know a few colors, but you know, I don't speak. You know, I'm not fluent. I can pick up some words when I work with a bunch of Spanish people down here in Phoenix, and I'm picking up more and more on words. But no, speak it. Yep. How you doing, all aspects? That brake cleaner work on that one-way bearing for you? Big boys toys, what's up? Just popping in and say hi. My mafia injection yesterday. Oh, you had your mafia. Oh, yeah, I got you. Probably not feeling too good after all that. Yeah, I got it soaking. Hell yeah. WBL, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Robert picked up some pretty cool stuff the other day. If he hasn't done any videos, I don't want to give it away, but stay tuned to WBL. He picked up some nice stuff. I rather enjoyed looking at it, and you know, was wishing that I was the one that found it, but it wasn't me. It was him. We'll post it up tonight or tomorrow. Hell yeah. Some good looking stuff. For sure. Well, would you look at that? That's going to be a pretty cool color. That's like really translucent right now. Hard to see, but get a little thicker and get some white behind it. And that doesn't really do much. Looks like TU color. What's TU? Texas Union. Oh, it's not quite. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. It's not quite as. It almost looks like a burnt orange. But I don't know. I guess maybe kind of. Especially with that black background. Get some white behind it. Hopefully, it looks more like that. Texas Shorthorn. I don't know if you guys have heard me before in the past say that like all these different paints have a different smell to them. Yeah, that orange one's got a way different smell to it. Anyways, hope you guys had yourselves a good weekend. I got to go put some laps in at the track. I spent about 2 hours. Burnt through probably a quarter of a gallon, so maybe a quart. Had some good run times going. Didn't really lose a step. It's been damn near 2 months, good month and a half since I've been there. Maybe pushing 2. I was afraid I was going to be really rusty. I was actually running pretty good. Felt good to get back out there. Try and do it again this weekend. Yeah, I think this stuff's going to be translucent until we get some white behind it. It's hard to like completely fill it in. I don't know if you guys can, yeah, you can see that. Like, it's hard to get it even. Hello, baby doll. What do you think of that? What's your favorite color? I know orange isn't your favorite color, but Yeah, it's hard to get thick, even coats on that. What's up, Nitro? RPM Nitro? Remember, for 5 months. It's been a great adventure. Keep on rocking. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. What's the body style? This is a 67 GTO. Trying to get it so you can actually get a good look at it. Hell yeah, good times. I don't know if you guys notice, but it looks like it just starts leaning to the right. There, that seems to be more level. Hybrid, what's up? How you doing, brother? Sorry I missed you this weekend. I just get wrapped up in things and don't even realize what time it is, but I'll catch you this next weekend, bro. GTO looking hot. Yes, sir. Thank you, thank you. This is the Pro line Candy Orange. RPM says one of my favorite cars, the GTO. Yes, sir. They are a badass car, that's for damn sure. Burned 3 tanks in the XL today. Nice. Yeah, that XL is pretty sweet, man. You'll enjoy it for sure. Don't worry, we're all busy sometimes. Not your road, not easy. Yep. True, true. I didn't forget about you though, homie. My baby doll says I like it. Look at their hybrid member for 22 months. Sickening paint job in the making. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Appreciate all my members. You guys are awesome. Hell yeah. Anybody that's looking to become a member, should be somewhere in the... I don't even know where to find it at, to be honest with you. But no, I appreciate it. Thank you much. Yeah, so I've never messed with this candy orange or this type of paint. I'm thinking with it being see-through like this, basically we just got to get all like the splotches out of it, hit it with some white, gonna set it off. So I think this here is good. Looks like I got it all. So we won't go on that anymore. The rear end, if you guys never done one of these, it's like 4 pieces. It's got this, that hood scoop there, and then the blower as well. But I decided not to do the blower in chrome on this one. I mean, yeah, for the most part, I think I got it fairly even. Working on the Super Nitro Rally again. Hell yeah. Yeah, and being that these bodies are expensive, I decided just to keep this simple. Not doing anything too crazy with it. My other one, I think I am going to do the blower on it, and I don't know for sure which color. I'll pick out a good one, though. Still peeling glue off my fingers. Yeah, he put more glue on his fingers than the tires. And he has a tire gluing jig. I still find that funny. You got the right tool, and it works better on you than on the tires. Damn, just about out of paint. These are, like, this is a huge body. Anybody that's looking to paint one of these, and make sure you got plenty of paint. Often, that's why I'm afraid to use that half a can of purple on your body, because I don't think I got enough. For the most part, it's full coverage, but there's still some spots where you can see through it better than others. I think the coverage is good on it, though. It's like you look at it in certain ways, and it just looks like it, I don't know, like the paint is just see-through. Maxwell, what's up, brother? How you doing, sir? What are those two pieces? So, Mom, if you're still listening, this is the hood scoop. You know, cut off the actual blower, and then it'll just have a flat hood scoop. And then this is the rear bumper. I don't know why it's a two-piece deal, but it shows using like double-sided tape. We'll end up using some shoe glue and some drywall mesh. Lame Duck, what's up, my brother? How you doing, sir? Another new Savage owner. Congratulations, brother. Is that a candy orange color? Man, you got a good eye, bro. Look at you go. Proline. Good job. I'm doing good, Max. Doing good. 2 more coats just in case. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna hit it till the can's out. Because yeah, I've never messed with this. I don't know if you do just a few coats and then put the white, and it's one shade of candy orange, and then you hit it as much as you can like this and back in, it's going to be a different shade. But I don't want it to be blotchy. I want the orange to be even. Yeah, good job for sure. I'm doing good, Max, if I haven't already said that. Appreciate you. His old flapping lips is still here. Picked up the PL72 fire chicken body, and the front clip is a separate piece. Got it from my drift rig, so I'm gonna put a front end subframe in it and use magnets to hold the front on so it falls. So it falls off. I think I understand what you're saying. Use the magnets, and then that way it doesn't rip it and tear it up. It'll just knock it off, and you can keep reusing it. Never used a Pro Line, but I've used the Spastics Candy, and it's a pain in the ass, but it looks great when done. Yeah, I've never used the Spastics, only the Chrome. First time using a candy color. Man, what do we got there? She's upside down, but look at that beauty. And, oh shit, look at that one. Damn, got another one of those. So yeah, there's my Spastics, and then my line of paints. It's like I'll go in there looking for color combinations, thinking of a plan, and come home and like, oh man, I already had 2 cans of that. Forget that I had it. Yeah, it can get knocked off when drifting, revealing the subframe, intercooler, radiator, etc. Just lurking in the background. Hell yeah, brother. I hope you're enjoying. It's good to see some people here that that do their own badass RC work. So I've seen some of your builds. I'm not much into electrics or crawlers, and that was some of the stuff I was coming across. So I couldn't tell you what it was that I even saw, but it looked pretty cool. Yeah, I think this is gonna turn out pretty cool. Get that white behind it. She's gonna bling. All right, time for probably the last coat. Let's see, how's that look? Yeah, it's like you look at it at certain angles and it's like, man, we didn't get it all. Like right there at basically that's the bottom of the bumper. It looks like we didn't quite get it all. I'm just gonna hit it one more time and then we'll finish off the body. But the paint's just about empty. That's like a never-ending can of paint. It just keeps going. Missed a spot. Well, next time I come out there, you'll get to see it in person, brother. Definitely not running it, but I will bring it. I want to hit that damn hill some more. That was a nice jump. Hard to find good natural ramps like that. I think what I'm going to do is just clean the tip out now and then make sure it works on the yellow. Because I got to move it back. For those of you that weren't here in the beginning, the orange tip that was with this was broken, didn't work. And Texas Aggie had a good idea. Sweet, we can look at the GTO. Yep, that's all we're gonna do is look at it. RC has some of the best natural jumps that I've seen, but Y'all found a good tier spot to run in. Yeah, every once in a while you find a good one. He has a lot of good spots for sure. Looks like mustard. And yes, I turned it upside down to clean it out. So hopefully right. As long as it doesn't blow orange yellow out. That's going to be a nice yellow too. Let it dry a little bit more. We'll throw some white on it. So you also got to be careful when you're mixing brands. Had a discussion with the guys at the hobby store because I couldn't find a certain color that I was looking for, and they said if you mix this with the Traxxas, it kind of curdles, like milk. But he said it goes really well with the Pro line. So I'm not saying the guys at the hobby store are experts, but I mean this guy seemed to talk like he knew a lot about it. So we're hoping. But yeah, do some research before you start mixing brands. Sorry, I gotta shake my can. I always like to give it a swirl like this, so that ball in there just kind of rolls around the edge, down in the corners, cleans any extra paint out, and maybe stuck down in the corner. Because we're just smacking it back and forth like that, you're not necessarily getting to all of it. Probably ought to let that dry a little bit longer. Just a wee bit tacky. Anyways, what you guys working on today? Anybody working on anything exciting? I know Max is working on a Revo, if anything. Travis, did you ever get your Savages shift gears? I know you were having a little bit of issue with that. swear that white paint has like a fruity smell to it. Blasted the Revo down the wash today. Hell yeah. You talking about like the first part that we crossed with like the deeper sand? But that was fun. I'll have to try that next time. I'll work on it Friday and the weekend when I'm off. Hell yeah. You'll get her. I really don't think it's going to be a huge problem. No, you just got to get that screw in the right spot. Because it's either shifting too early or not shifting at all. And it's hard to tell when it shifts early. It just doesn't. It's like it'll go a little faster, you know, but it won't. You can't get it up to top speed because it just you can't. It's a pain in the butt. Yep, with the paddles. Ooh, I bet that was fun. I'm gonna have to get me some paddles. Not shifting at all. Yeah, you'll get it, man. If you start out at that, I don't know on that one if there's like a notch that you can see inside there, or just where it flattens off. But being flush is kind of like a starting point. So that's counterclockwise. If your screws down in there too deep, yeah. But if it's like out towards, you know, being flush with the top of that hole, yes, it is a notch. Yeah, so that'd be a good starting point. Start it there. That's flush, and that basically should be too loose to where it shifts right away, and then from there turn it in little by little until you start out in first gear and like, you know, hear it shift. Because what you want to do is tighten that up, and it'll tighten that pin release. But yeah, so where's it sitting at now? Is it deep down inside, or is it sitting out towards that notch? Because if I'm not mistaken, that notch should be like kind of like setting your needles, you know, like a factory setting, or even just like a I don't know. It's like a starting point. Yes, it is a notch. Oh, I already read that. Because I've had that before where it was shifting immediately, and it's almost like hard to tell that it's even shifting. It feels like it's stuck in first gear, but really you're shifting to second gear immediately, and it's not building up any speed to actually like do anything. So it's a possibility. I don't know. It's pretty deep. I believe I've seen it, but can't really say where it is. Yeah, so take that whole cluster out of the truck, because it's a newer X, right? The top of that transmission should come off, and you should be able to pull that cluster of gears out. It's simple. And then get to that screw, and yeah, if it's buried deep in there, back it out even, you know, a couple turns, get it up towards the top where that notch is. Because yeah, if it's too deep, it won't shift at all, and then if it's not deep enough, it'll just shift immediately, and you won't build up speed. But better to start out a little loose on it and work your way in, or I mean, even if it's all the way in there tight, working your way out. But like you'll go through some runs where it's just stuck in first gear, and then finally, eventually, it'll kick out. You just have to keep going little by little. But and if you're just doing it through the hole in the side, that can be a real pain in the butt. I suggest to get started pulling that whole cluster out, and even backing that screw out to where it's flush, and then going in like, I don't know, maybe a half to a full turn, or depending on how deep it is eventually. But yeah, no problem, man. Getting some good coverage on it. That orange is gonna look sweet. Got a good whiff of that stuff. That's nasty. It kind of looks like a burnt orange. Definitely pull and set you. Yeah, I think it'd be helpful. 4 to 5.5 turns out for factory set on a Savage. There you go. Yeah, I couldn't remember what it was, and I was looking through one of the manuals and I couldn't find it. I like all these Savages. I don't even have to set the damn clutch. But the 2-speed. We just feel our way around. Just in case that's not enough weight. No burnt orange, bad color. What are you saying? I should put some horns, some long horns coming off the front of that thing? That would definitely look Texas. Kind of going for the judge look here, not the long horns. BB2's back. What's up, Carla? How you doing, brother? She. Yeah, we ain't gonna do anything crazy like that for sure. Yeah, out of all the pictures that's where my thumb was. The paint that should have been there is there. But of all the pictures I looked at with blowers and without, I thought this here looked the best. Just had a hose down shower, feeling better. We outside running around butt naked, hitting yourself with a garden hose? I mean, we used to do that as kids, not quite naked though. Hope you guys like watching paint dry, because that's all we're doing at the moment. I think when we get it fully backed, I think it's going to look pretty nice. A couple of parcels. Oh yeah, I like it when mail shows up, especially with cool RC parts in there. Watching paint dry is some exciting shit. MTX3 fuel tank and a BD present for Safa. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's not real exciting watching paint dry, but just anticipating the final result is always fun. Hoping that it fits on without having to cut that back window out. You know, if I'm not going to run it, I don't really want to cut it. But we shall see. This thing's so big, it's hard to get full coverage on it. But the more white that I get on there, the more it pops. And even if it has like a, I don't know, like a multi-color look to it, I think it would look pretty neat. Not what I'm shooting for, but never is when we come up with those cool marbling colors. It's always an accident. Always like a clean body. I like clean bodies too. I think this one's going to have like a marble effect to it. Just from like the different, it's so hard to get an even coat when you're doing rattle can. And that orange was so thin. We're just starting to pop. Yes, sir. She's a popping. I'm just afraid it's going to bleed through here more white and then darker in some of these other areas. It's like no matter what I did to it, I couldn't get a full even coating to it, but we'll see. I think it's starting to look pretty cool. You know, like Texas Aggie was saying, pain in the ass, but looks cool when you're done. Yeah, you can tell like it was darker here than here. I think the different shades are going to make it look pretty cool. Now, is that what candy's supposed to be, or is candy just supposed to be like a kind of like a translucent? I mean, I don't know much about the different colors and what they actually mean that they're supposed to be. Translucent. It's kind of what I was thinking. I'm feeling sedated. Like candy apple. So like you could see through it like a piece of candy. Well, doesn't really look like candy see-through, but it does have a pretty cool color. And we still don't quite have all the white sealed up. A little more in the top and then some more in the back. Get the sides a little bit more. Still pretty much see-through at this point. Does look like Judge Orange. Oh yeah. Yeah, the guy at the hobby store was like, I think this here is going to look just like the Judge. And to be honest with you, I didn't know much about it. But, oh, thank you for the message, Lewis. I'll look at it in a little bit. If I leave the live to go look at the message, it'll shut down what I'm doing. But to be honest, I didn't know much about the Judge Orange, and I looked it up. And yeah, it's got that bright orange to it. I don't know if I can see this without killing my... Oh, I can kind of see it. Ooh, that's cool. Hell yeah. Texas Aggies got some nice paint. Oh, don't worry about it, Tex. Thanks for sending it. Appreciate it. It's like being stoned. But not the nice kind that Pot gives. Hell yeah, a few more coats of white. It should be nice and bright orange. A few more coats of white and she'll be nice and bright. As a poet, didn't know it. Yeah, hopefully that stupid lady takes her dog somewhere else from now on, now that she thinks I caught her. I can't stand it when people don't pick up after their dogs. Do it in front, right out front of your door, not my door, you freaking idiot. If I was in the middle of a live, I'd have gone out there and yelled at her. Bright orange is good. Yes, sir. Yeah, the more white I put on it, the brighter it gets, for sure. I think I'm getting paint on my table. So there's the rear bumper. Probably let those dry a little bit more before I put more white on them. So what Texas Aggie is saying, bright orange, so it got to be more like Tennessee instead of Texas, huh? I was leaving the hobby store the other day. Man, they had a like one of their dragster trucks sitting in their glass case. They got a whole bunch of like product that they sell just sitting up in the cage. That's way better. And they had this dark red, kind of like that buggy that you sent me, Texas. It was like a deep not so much dark, but just like a deep red. It looked pretty cool. If I hadn't have been on my way out the door. Oh, thank you, Carlo. Looking smashing, sir. Appreciate it. Except I can't do it in a Australian accent, so you guys can just kind of figure that out yourselves. But yeah, they had this truck with this deep red. I don't know what you call it. Trying to think. Not quite as like deep and dark as like crimson, like Alabama, but kind of close. And then like shiny, you know, on a car. I mean, it was just absolutely beautiful. But next time I go in there, I'm gonna ask them which color it is, because I got an idea for something. If I can get a hold of that specific color. I guess it almost kind of look like WBL's El Camino, but maybe even like a little bit darker. This one is empty. I like that dang orange. Yes, she sure is pretty. Remember guys, if you're painting bodies, you're gonna need extra white, so always pick up extra can. You go through a lot of white. The orange is hot. I feel like I didn't get enough orange here. Now it's more white showing through. Texas Hill, what's up? You won't even see it going by 50 miles an hour. Well, this one's never going to run, so you'll see it sitting there pretty good. Nice, reminds me of RC style bodies. He likes his on his Savage. Yeah, these GTOs are hard to find. I hadn't really thought about doing orange until at the hobby store was like, oh, you should do this candy orange, judge orange. And I was like, all right, looks cool. But because I can't do a very good job of getting an even coating, it's going to have this white and orange marble effect. It was hard to get that orange just saturate into there. Anyways, what's up, Texas? How you doing, brother? I hit just an orange streak. Need to paint some bodies too. Hell yeah. Very nice color. Thank you, sir. This is the Pro Line Candy Orange. I'd show you the can, but it's already in the trash. Looks General Lee style. Yeah, I wish, these come with all these pieces. I wish it come with the wing that's on there. Most of these cars, when you look them up, they have a wing across the back. That's like the one thing that they didn't put in here. And they got all these extra pieces that you gotta like fit onto it. And where's the damn wing? It sure would be nice. Damn it, the way that white's shining through there, it looks like I didn't get very much orange there. That sucks. And man, when I looked through that body, like the whole thing looked like it was just the same all the way through. It is hard to get that even. We may try something like that again, but man, just so you guys know, it's a pain in the butt. Part of my Windows masking's trying to peel up over there. Mega engine we just got. Did it have decent compression? Mega engine. I don't think I've ever heard of mega engines. Looks like there's a ghost in here, but it's the fan rocking it. Yes, sir. Nova Mega Serpent brand. Nova as a Nova Rossi, and what they paired it up with the Serpent. Huffing paint on Monday night. Yeah, a little bit. Does kind of stink in here. WBL throwing up the emojis, yes sir. Dried up enough, we can throw another coat on there. NITRO Addiction, yeah, it's old school engine from back in the day. Back before my nitro time. Yeah, for any of you guys looking to do those candy colors, it's a pain in the butt. Oh, maybe there's a technique or a trick that I'm not aware of, but pain in the butt getting it all even. I don't know, maybe it'll look better marbled like that, I don't know. Never done this before. Engine cost $300 25 years ago. Huh. WOB's throwing out all the emojis. Look at you, brother. Man, it's like every time I touch the screen. Whoa, that's weird. You guys see that? If I touch and hold the screen, it makes it brighter and darker. Look at that. Well, I'm assuming you guys can see it the same way I do. Oh, there it went dark again. There, I think that's its natural form. That was weird. Hope you guys could see all that color changing. Otherwise, I just sound like an idiot. That's like 900 now, right? Positive and great so far. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. It's 57 degrees here, and I'm feeling cold. 57 degrees Fahrenheit. It's got up to like 106 here today. 104, 106, something like that. I thought it was just the fumes. That's funny. Yeah, my drink's empty. Damn it. Excited to peel this plastic off, see what she looks like. I think we'll hit her with at least one more. I could see the changes. Could you? Sweet. Yeah, I never noticed that before. Didn't really change much on the white. Man, on the orange. There we go. Now it looks like it's on fire. Oh, it went back. Like, I wonder what that is. Like, if it's going for effect. Interesting. How's it doing that? I'm just touching the screen and like holding for a couple seconds, and then when I let off, it changes. Now it won't go bright again. There it's dark. Holy crap. How you doing, Ben? What's going on, brother? Appreciate you joining in. We're just changing the old screen colors here. Trying to get this thing look like it's glowing again. The aperture. I can't even say that word. Aperture. Aperture. Aperture? But I don't know what the... Ooh, there we go. I don't know what the point behind it is. So if I touch, I don't know, like an inch to the left of the car, it goes bright. Oh, there it is. Holy crap. Looks like lava. Exposure trying to compensate. No, I didn't know. I looked it up. Well, thanks for educating us. My mistake. I thought you guys were talking about the color changing paint due to angles. No, it's due to me touching the screen. There we go. I mean, you know, find something new. Find something new every live. Seeing that there's like half as bright as what it was a minute ago. And then that there just darkened it up. That's crazy. But no, yeah, it's like a white and orange marbling effect. But you know, that orange is so see-through, translucent, it's hard to tell that you don't have it all on there until you start spraying the white. Yeah, I thought it was the clear paint. I have the clear red. I have to figure out how to use it. It's kind of a pain in the ass because, like I said, I thought, you know, by looking at it, it looked like it was complete coverage. Anyone know about the TLR as a new truck or what? Because it says it discontinued. I don't think they come out with a new one since the, what is it, the 3.0X or something like that. I don't know. I don't mess with Losi too much because of that discontinuing. Which I know all brands do it, but it seems like Losi does it a lot. Alright, one more. One more for good measure. As you guys can see, there's a lot of orange in there. Hard to get rid of all of it. probably good on the coats, so we'll see what this here looks like. Looks pretty cool. I don't know, fuck, I didn't get enough orange in those. So hard to tell till you start putting the white down. Who's Nitro Pimp on YouTube? I don't know the guy. He's one of those guys that has probably one of the biggest Nitro collections outside of hybrid. I think they're probably competing. Painting bodies is a skill you slowly acquire over time. Yes, it's not the easiest thing for sure. Chris Stupid RC, what's up? How you doing, brother? Yeah, he's a big time collector. But since we're done painting, she is shiny. I mean, at least it's consistent. It's all orange and white. It's got like the perfect bleed through of white through the orange. Whether you like it or not, it's like an even mix. Oh yeah, what you guys think about that?
Oh. Your neighbor upstairs there?
Yeah.
I was watching you over there walking around your car. Did you work on it?
Yeah.
I got one I need some work on. What do you charge for it?
Nothing? What you got?
I got a Dodge Charger. If you need the controller and battery.
Yeah, if you want to bring it over, I'll see what I can do.
My name's Terry.
Okay, I'm John.
I think it's...
Alright, it's nice meeting you. Yeah, for those of you like Lotus, so I don't ever get any neighbors knocking, no friends. Had a neighbor knocking, says he's watching me work on my shit and asking if I'd work on his. So maybe not a friend, but... The mechanic helped me with my old lady's car. I did the head job. Let's see. I'm kind of interested to see what this dude's got. Yes, if I work on him, he's gonna shit his pants when he sees everything that I've been working on. Probably talk on the phone every day. Neighbor is awesome. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know anybody around here. It was weird when I went to look out the peephole, it was dark. So it looked like somebody was covering it up, and I didn't know what was going on. So I had to go look out my little kitchen window. But yeah, he's hit me up before about RC cars. But yeah, if he wants me to work on something, I'll definitely work on it. All right, what do you guys think? I don't like how the white bleeds through it, but well, a lot on the back end of it. What RC does he have? He didn't say. He just said it was a Dodge Challenger, so it needs a controller and some batteries or something. But we're about to find out because he's heading this way. So make it kind of weird. Oh, it's a nice look. It looks like a street car. That's badass.
He mean too, but he mean.
What brand is it?
I'm not sure, the body comes off.
Huh.
That's it, he has to work on your car, and shit, I sit there, look at him, watch you and shit, you get the door open and shit, I'm like, damn. They even have a gas power or a couple of them.
Yeah, these are all nitro. That one's actually gas.
That's badass there, bud.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Damn it!
Never seen anybody use safety pins. That's a pretty neat trick.
Yeah, I did it because I had the controller and everything to it, and then I moved and shit, and everybody just started fucking taking my remote control cars away from me and shit, and that was the only one I had left. And the only reason I had that one is because I put that one in the safety keeping spot.
Right.
You know, I was like, they ain't getting this one. This is my Dodge Charger. I love this one. And believe it or not, the light thing goes down and up.
Huh.
The lights.
Right.
Is that GTO?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 67 GTO. I
Alright.
decided not to do the chrome blower on it. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put the actual hood scope, and that's
The
a
windshield wipers work?
candy orange. Oh, nice. That's cool.
Yeah, he's a mean little fucker too when I rode it. It's been years since I got her going.
That's pretty cool. I have no idea what that is. TDRX, TE, sensorless. It's a 3652, 4000 kV, 4-pole brushless. Huh. So not censored. Do you have a battery for it?
No, I don't. They took the battery and the charger, that's what I was saying. What the hell they went with the charger and the battery for?
And you don't have a controller either?
No. Last ones I ever messed with, I went down in the hobby shop and got it and bought the controller and servos and all that shit, you know?
Right.
And that was years and years ago before I went down there.
I mean, I could hook a controller up to it. I might have a battery that will
I know it's one
get
of
it
the
to
long,
run.
long batteries, thin ones.
Yeah.
That GTO looks about the same size that charger does, don't it?
Yeah, it
Yeah, about the same size,
about
huh?
the same size.
Yeah.
That's an awful big body for such a little car.
Yeah, huh? See, if you look under here, it's got a thing under here for whoops.
Keep
You can
sliding
see
in my hands.
okay, under here, it shows where the lights, they close up. See? I don't know how it works, but they do. They close up. They close. It closes the lights. I don't know how it does it, but it does. It's got a little shield thing, closes it up.
Uh-huh.
Now, I don't know how to work them, but it's got them there. You can see how they, they close up. See them?
Yeah, I gotta figure out how it's supposed to slide through there.
Uh-huh. Everybody's like, no way. I said, yeah, they close up.
That's crazy.
That's weird, huh? So you can see up there on top where they try to
Right.
close.
Something's keeping them from going though.
Uh-huh.
Man, I'm afraid we'll break this old thing. How old is this?
I'm not for sure. I had it for like 5 years myself. Like I said, the only reason they didn't get it because I kept it in a safety spot where nobody can get a hold of it.
Right. I mean, it is set up for a servo to
close
work
them.
on. I don't know if this particular car has.
Yeah, for it. I don't see nothing on there either.
Somebody just made the body fit it. Kyosho. Now, that could just be a strap, but so
Yeah.
far it's the only thing I see that's branded.
I took the wheels off to see if the brakes things and the real calipers.
They say Kyosho
Yeah.
too. Huh.
I just want to see if the brake calipers were real or not. You know, and they're real, but they don't work. But,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just real.
Yeah, it
real
looks cool.
detail. Yeah, the brakes basically come from the motor
Uh-huh.
itself. I'm not real big on electric stuff. I'm no expert at it.
You
No
know, more
expert
than I
at
would, though.
nitro either, but we'd try to have fun. Yeah, I mean, if you want me to play around with it,
Yeah, you can
like
check it
I'll
out.
throw a
That's what I
controller
live
and a
right up
battery
there.
on it, but yeah, I know where you live.
Yeah. Every time you got your window open, I sit up on the balcony and go look at the cars. Look at that shit. Look at that dude. That dude does some awesome shit. I got one of those there like that, but it's midget, a small one.
Little bitty
A
guy.
little bitty one.
Huh.
Yeah. A little bitty
Yeah,
one.
so the ones on the bottom, those are my actual racers. I'll take those to the track.
Yeah.
Those up there, like that one's got a brand new engine in it. I'm not even gonna fire it up. It's just a shelf queen.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, all the ones that have dirt on them, I run them.
Yeah.
Except for that yellow one, it came that way. I need to take it apart and clean it.
Yeah, you got a couple of my AC, some gas powered ones. You really don't find shit with those fuckers, boy.
Yeah, they're fun.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I paid
It's-
like $200 for mine. And the guy that I got it from, he died, and then his son came and took it back from him. So,
Little bastard.
all right, buddy, I'm out of here. Then.
All right,
Thank you.
man.
Give me a
Yep,
holler.
not a problem. I'll see what I can do with it, and
All right.
I'll bring it to you whenever I find something out.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
How much? If you need a controller and battery, how much money you want to put into it?
I don't know. I'm trying to sell my battery charger. I got a rollaway battery charger. It's worth $400, and I'm trying to sell it right now. So I need some money up there to get it fixed. You know.
Okay.
If you know anybody needs one, it's small digital. It tells you if the alternator's
Like a
bad.
car battery?
Car charger, a rollaway one, the big one.
Right.
The rollaway one it tells you if the alternator's bad, the battery's bad. It tells you everything.
Okay. Yeah, I'll ask around, but I don't know of anybody at the moment.
Okay. Well, let me know what you think and how much, and I'll see what I can do.
I mean, as long as the motor works on an ESC and it just needs a controller and battery, you can get them pretty cheap.
Do it?
So yeah, I'll throw something in there and let you know what I find, and then we'll figure something out.
Okay, appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah, no problem, man. Have a good one. Hell yeah. Nitro Addiction's got a something. Electric car to play with. It's pretty cool looking. If anybody out there Texas here to these on-road cars, you know what it is? We can make it run again. Oh yeah, we'll get it running. Ooh, that's a... Wait a minute. I missed a bunch of messages here. Let's see, it needs 2 more coats of orange. Oh, yeah, it probably needed a little bit more orange for sure. I was trying to Kyosho phaser. Okay, it's mosquito bit my neck. Swelled up like a wasp sting. Have you guys seen Land of the Lost with Will Ferrell? He had a mosquito the size of a dog on his back. And that mosquito left a bump the size of a molehill. That was some funny shit. He said a Bill Gates mosquito bit my neck. That's crazy. Let's make your neighbor a nitro guy. Well, it sounds like he used to be a nitro guy. I don't know if I don't think he has any more of them, but definitely would steer him in the right direction. Them Monsanto mosquitoes are mean. They're like hummingbirds. Yeah, swollen for 2 days now. Damn. Phaser VE. Nice. Texas with a hot compressor reduces swelling, or what you think? Drain that some bitch. Stick a needle in there and suck it out. Let's see. Cool car for electric. Yep. Yeah, with those electrics, you're basically paying for the licensed body, right? Yeah, it's cool how these lights are supposed to work. But I mean, it's not set up for it, because there should be like a bar that goes across and then a like a servo that's gonna work it. But man, trying to get them to move is like damn near impossible, and I'm afraid I'm gonna break it. Might take it apart and just get them to close, just because I think it would look cool. But there's two body clips holding the wiper blades in, but he had paper clips holding the body on. That was kind of cool. Even comes with a side mirror there. It's a nice body. Can't tell if that's supposed to light up in the back or not. That may even be like a light bar back here. Let's see if I got some body clips to throw in here and get rid of those safety pins. Yeah, that thing's pretty cool looking. Hell yeah. Well, maybe we'll work on that tomorrow or something. I got an old controller to throw on it, and but it's the trigger's a little loose in it, so I don't want to put that in there as an end all be all. Google it, it's important. Like that thing needs a bunch of new parts. Probably. It seems like a pretty good car. I mean, like the wheels on it seem like they're in pretty good shape. I mean, it's, you know, you can hear the motor engaging, the center drive shaft is spinning. It's 4-wheel drive, got some, it's got some good rubber on it. I mean, they're not cracked, they're not blown out. Diff feels alright. It says Kyosho there as well. So, I mean, we know for a fact it is a Kyosho. And some of you guys seem to know what it is. You say it's a phaser? Never heard of them. Anybody know what year this is from? What time frame? Shock similar. Little bitty guys. Little teeny tiny things. Almost as big as my thumb. Cute little car. Well, it takes 3 body clips at each post. It takes one to set the height, one to hold the body on the bottom, and one to hold the body on top. Nice little foam pad for the front of your battery. Might even be able to take that out and put an even bigger battery in there, I don't know. Dean's connector's a little mangled up. Probably straighten it out and get it to work. I don't have a soldering iron here with me, so I don't know how much soldering I'd be able to do. What's it got for a receiver or a ESC? What does that say? Brain 2 to 3S LiPo 60 amp. Kyosho has always had like some pretty cool stuff. Whether it was like the USA one with that big blower sticking up out of it, this. They always got some neat schemes going on. So Kyosho Gazer. It's an E word. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get her to run, but that's a big motor. Look at your text. You mean like a text message that you sent me? Kyosho Phaser. It's the brushless VE version. Basically a copy of the TC3 electric. Need a Toretto guy scale model now. Right? The 69 body is cool. Oh yeah, that's a pretty badass little body. It's still current? Okay, so we should be able to find parts if needed. Everything seems to be fine on it. Just needs a battery and controller. Hook a battery to it, bro. Where's the kiss? Shit, I gotta... I don't have one that's... Oh, maybe I do. But I don't have a controller to hook up to it. We'll get her. You guys want to see it? Come back tomorrow. Wish Kyosho made Nitro. They do. I mean, they used to. They still kind of do. But tomorrow night we'll play around with it. We'll throw a battery controller in it. It's time to get off. I don't have. I don't even know. Okay, here's the receiver here. Looks like it's built in. I think it'll pop out of there. Yeah, we'll take a look at it tomorrow. Anyways, that was fun. So you guys can tell Lotus, he wasn't here and I had a neighbor come by because he was telling me the other day that I never have any neighbors. Anyways, it was fun. We'll finish cutting that body out and then we'll start diving into this guy. See if we can get it working for him. And get him a nice little RC run. So I'll send you the instructions. Hey, thanks, brother. I do appreciate that. That'd be awesome. So until tomorrow night, you guys have yourselves a good time. Thank y'all for joining in. Appreciate it. And until next time, much love and peace.